I'm Stacey-Lee Valentyn, Survivor South Africa Castaway. Get to know me on Quiz Me. Oh, to outwit, outlast and outplay, I think you need to go full out from the beginning and just don't hold back. I think you've also not got to, you shouldn't expose your strengths too early in the game. And yeah, just have a good time. Oh, and don't get caught on the last end of any alliance. Make sure that you're having those conversations from the get-go. As we found, I didn't do that. I was a bit late. Secret strategies never been told. There was actually an all-female alliance. Shock. There was even a Tevin, PK, Stacey, Jean, Antonio alliance. Another shock. Yeah, things really did happen. I was feeling really sick to a point where it was becoming hard for me to just stay mentally there. Like, I remember waking up and not being able to really get out of bed that, you know, a few mornings. And things just became really taxing on the body. Vomiting, diarrhea. When you're in that environment and you're in that situation, you know, you're really faced with some tough situations and your body sort of goes into this panic, and the best thing that you can do is to try and protect yourself and to try and get to safety. And when I found out that it was either going to be me or Jean, that we were sort of on the chopping board, I knew that I was the weaker one, and I found that that would be the best decision that I could make. Ultimate cure for a bad tummy is a good Bloody Mary and just any carbs that you can find, just stuff it right in your mouth and you should be fine. Personal low point was definitely throwing up 16 times in one day and having to sort of realize and make the decision that I need to actually stop feeling sick and I need to do something and I need to possibly leave. I've never given up on anything in my life. I've actually survived many tough situations in my life. I've overcome that. So it was a real low point when I really needed to sort of look inside myself and make that really tough decision. And of course, to leave my ultimate Survivor Island buddy, Jean, on the island alone with all of those crazy people. Personal high point was winning the fire challenge with Jean, beating Tom, the ultimate survivor guy, you know, in the flesh. That was definitely a high point. Funniest moment, we had a lot of laughs at our Mindanao tribe around our fire. A lot of singing happened, just a bunch of moments that Martinez had, a bunch of things that got said, especially sexist remarks. I found it absolutely hilarious that he didn't have a filter. Biggest life lesson is not to take anything for granted, not to let a bad situation paint you with a brush. Don't let a bad day become a bad week or a bad week become a bad month. Take it on the chin and, you know, put one foot in front of the next if you're ever stuck in a difficult situation. Survivor most likely to become a true friend, definitely Jean, my island buddy. I'm sure I'll be meeting her for a crazy night out really soon. Survivor that I really want to bop on the head with a toy hammer is probably Tevin, seeing as I'm so annoying and we never ever had a single conversation. Oh, that's a tough one. Ultimate Island hottie. Nobody ticked any of my boxes as an Ultimate Island hottie. Actually, I think I've never come across such a group of eclectic people in one space at one time. It was a lot to deal with. Nobody will tick any of my boxes, especially not Tevin. Ultimate Island Castaway beauty tip, Shanae got it spot on. Fake lashes. That is the trick. Get fake lashes. Prediction for the winner, I have my fingers crossed that Jean will be the ultimate survivor for this season. If she's actually not the winner, I'm going to be really angry at her. Nico Panagio, P-A-N-A-G-I-O, Panagio? Nico Panagio, Survivor and Survivor. Nico would cry like a girl if he were in Survivor. He would not survive a single day. Maybe a day, but he wouldn't go very far. He would cry like a baby. Ultimate clamping, good looks, jokes. A water bottle, a flint. If you don't have a flint, call Stacey and Jean. And then just a pillow. You can sleep on the ground, but if you have a pillow, you are halfway there. Food I miss the most, probably some good Italian pasta. Shows I miss the most, I miss the crazy reality shows like Geordie Shore that made me feel better about my crazy life. I would rather wake up with a snake on my head. There's actually not much that I wouldn't do. Never ever would I not do anything crazy. I'm really bad at that game. We play it a lot and I just suck because I've done most crazy things. It's really bad. 3 qualities I value most in a person is honesty, humor, and the ability to not take life too seriously. One quality that I value least in a person is when somebody is very self-absorbed. Hint, hint. You know who I'm talking about. Famous person that I'd probably love to have lunch with right now is our current president, Cyril Ramaphosa. Love to pick his brain and just sort of chat about where we're going over a glass of wine. I'd love that. Bucket list dream, well, bucket list tick, Survivor SA. Next on my bucket list is to go up into Africa and help at a few refugee camps. Youth development and empowerment is something that I feel very passionate about. Where to from now is just to put one step forward after the next and really try and drive myself forward in my career. And then community development, community outreach projects. I'm getting quite involved in a few of those. And I'm very excited for what's to come. You can stream Survivor on Mnet 101 on DStv now.